If someone can interpret what we're saying, then I feel like the conversation goes better.
If you talk with someone who has confidence,
communicate with each other. So
Which people do you find it easier to talk? So first person is having the confidence but not good at the English, and the last person is don't have a confidence but good at the English. Beginner English learner have a lot of confidence usually, but like the more we learn, the more we know about something, we are luck. So
I would say it's the latter option, the not confident.
It's harder.
No is better.
It's better.
No.
Because you can talk slow and that's fine.
And they know what you're saying, and I
Yes.
think that goes a long way.
That's a big one.
I think that helps.
If someone can interpret what we're saying, then I feel like the conversation goes better.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
People who have a good English will be better to talk,
Yeah.
like compared to the people who just have so much confidence but not good at
Yeah,
English.
and I think maybe the differentiating factor in the confident beginners is that they're gonna have their own accent still or dialect.
Yeah.
So their English words might sound too abnormal for us to tell what they're trying to say.
And I think the confidence is good too, because like we are insecure trying to start a conversation with people. So
Yeah.
if someone comes
Okay.
up to us, then we can like try and talk. But
Yeah.
it doesn't go as far if you're what you know.
But if
isn't-
confidence means speed, then don't try to talk fast. I think if you're confident and you want to try to speak English fast, then it's probably going to be bad.
I think
So I'd rather it be
taking
slower.
your time and
Yeah.
like being honest with like
Yeah.
your level of English, I think is good.
And I think
Yeah.
slower would be better to try to learn anyway, because if you're trying to speak slower, you're probably going to focus on the pronunciation better.
Accuracy
Yes.
is better.
I think so.
It just depends though, I think.
Yeah.
Because it depends on what you're trying to communicate, maybe. Like if you're
Mhm.
just trying to introduce yourself or something, that's
I had a Korean teacher in nursing school back in the
Oh,
United
okay.
States. In nursing, you learn about shortness of breath a lot,
Mhm.
like your breath is short.
Yeah.
And she said breast instead of breath. So a different word, breast means like your
yeah.
breast.
Uh-huh.
So she always said shortness of breast. And she never ever tried to say breath with a TH, not an
the TH
ST.
is hard, I think, when you're learning English.
Yeah.
So less confidence can be good, because if you're not confident, you'll try to correct your mistakes.
Oh, okay.
She always said shortness of breast, shortness of breast. So that's
Did
what I
anyone
thought
try to correct her?
of. Not that I heard. No,
Okay.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't say it.
Yeah, she's a teacher.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
that's one I always talk about.
I feel like you got a point.
Yeah, and you have to tell them.
Yeah, less confidence might be helpful for them to correct or improve their
That's what I
English
think. Yeah.
skill.
Yeah.
They know what they don't have so far.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And just asking what if you're saying anything wrong, that would probably be helpful.
Mhm.
Like, am I wrong?
Yes.
Or my pronunciation is
Yes.
bad?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Last question. Which people do you think is easy to talk? So first people is have a lot of confidence but not good at the English.
Mhm.
And the last people have not confidence but good at the English.
I think first people are easier to talk because
Okay.
people with confidence also give you confidence to talk. And
Uh-huh.
for example, people that don't give you confidence but they are good in English, as a boss, for example,
Mhm.
if you're talking to your boss and he expects you to talk perfect English,
Uh-huh.
and if you like commit an error,
Yeah.
you'll feel like I've done an error.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you talk, for example, with my sister has the same level of me. It's not
Okay.
perfect, but she gives me confidence and I give her confidence. And when I talk with my sister, if
Yeah.
I commit an error, it's like, okay, maybe she won't notice. And I feel a bit better.
Yeah. That's why you think having a confidence would be better.
Yeah, that's what I think so. Because if you talk with someone who has confidence, it also transmits you the confidence. You talk like maybe not with a perfect level, but well, it's okay with you.
Yeah. What about vice versa? So you are talking with the people who don't have a confidence. Do people give you a bad confidence or less confidence?
Maybe when I'm talking to someone who is like a role above me, for
Mhm.
example, my teacher of English, or maybe now, well, when I work
Yeah.
with my boss, if
Uh-huh.
my boss talks perfect English, it doesn't give me confidence at all because, well, we don't have a relationship as it.
Yeah.
But if I talk to that people who don't give me confidence, maybe I prefer to talk with, well, not preferring, but I talk with more nerves. I don't feel like talking to that person in a language that isn't mine because my language is Spanish. If I talk in Spanish, it doesn't give me confidence either, but at least I'm a native and I talk it perfectly.
Right.
So if I talk in a language that it's not mine, I may commit more errors than talking to someone that I don't feel confidence and trust.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
That I feel more comfortable with people who are not native.
Yeah.
That made me feel like it's okay for me to make a mistake.
Yeah, it's okay for me to make a mistake because maybe that person won't notice.
Exactly.
But if talking to a native, maybe my pronunciation is bad, my vocabulary is bad. I don't know. The people I'm talking to thinks that he doesn't speak well English. Maybe I should fire him from my so, is that the problem?
I agree with you. 100% agree with you.
Yeah, so true.
I know, right? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. The last question is, which people do you find it easier to talk? So first, people who has a confidence but not good at the English, and last, people who have not confidence or less confidence but have good at the English. So what do you think?
I think confidence is key because
Okay.
if you cannot say one thing, you will find a way to say it some other way, using other words or other sentences. But if you want to say the proper thing, maybe you get stuck and you cannot express yourself.
Oh, so you mean like having a confidence, people will be easier to talk.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Why though?
Because if you have confidence, you are not ashamed of your level of English or the language it is. And I think that's basic if you want to speak a language. Fluency, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's not your language. It's normal you make mistakes, but you have to try. And if you try, you will understand each other.
Oh, okay. So people who have a confidence can make a mistake a lot
Sure.
because they are not afraid of making a mistake a lot.
Sure, you don't have to be afraid of making mistakes when you are speaking a language which is not your language. It's not your language. So it's okay. If you're on an exam, of course you don't have to make mistakes. But you're speaking with someone, don't be afraid.
Yeah, exactly. And the language are meant to be, communication, right?
Sure. You have to communicate with each other. So
Okay, that's why you say confidence is a key.
yeah. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Just speak. That's why some people say when you're a bit drunk, you speak better because you're not afraid of making mistakes. Just speak, and that's it.
Drinking also helps you a lot.
Yeah, because you lose that fear that you're not afraid of making mistakes. You don't think of mistakes. You just speak. You don't care about it. I don't know if drink is a good advice to learn language, but okay, sometimes it works a little bit.
Also, yeah, some people are using it for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right?
Sure, yeah.
So if you talk with the people who don't have a confidence but have a, good at the English, you feel kind of weird or you don't want to talk with them?
No, I can talk with them as well. Yeah, but as I told you, maybe it's a bit difficult if they get stuck with the sentence. They don't know how to say, and they want to say it proper, and they get stuck and they get silent because they don't know how to say it. Don't worry, say this another way. Go around, say another word.
So they just put a lot of pressure on themselves.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's so good. Yeah, thank you so much.
No worries.